Hey all, Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to talk about how I play Soldier 76 on Overwatch 2. Let's get into it. Soldier 76 is definitely my most played character. He's very well rounded and feels more like a traditional first-person shooter. Let's talk about his abilities. Soldier's primary weapon is the heavy pulse rifle. It's a hit scan weapon, which means the bullets have no travel time. You have a 30-round magazine, and you can do critical hits, so make sure you're always aiming for the crit spot. You can tell a difference in the noise. The higher pitched bing is a critical hit. There's also some slight vertical recoil, so make sure you pull down on the stick to keep your crosshairs centered on the target. Soldier excels at medium range combat. There is some damage fall off to his weapon as the further away the enemies get. Let's talk about the Helix rockets. Helix rockets are a projectile ability on a 6-second cooldown. They do 120 damage directly to an opponent, between 40 and 80 splash damage, and they also damage yourself. Since it is a projectile, there's some travel time, so you need to either lead the target or shoot the ground. I generally shoot the ground because of the splash damage. The explosion creates a knockback effect, and you can take advantage of that on yourself if you jump simultaneously while using your rockets. It's called a rocket jump, and it can get you to places that you cannot easily access, or like a shortcut. The technique is basically to aim the gun at the ground, press the rocket, and jump at the exact same time to rocket jump. Next up, let's talk about the sprint ability. The sprint ability is incredibly useful. You can either use it aggressively to attack or defensively to retreat. Normal walk speed is approximately 4 meters a second, while activating sprint, you move 50% quicker. I use sprint to easily flank the enemies, or to quickly reposition myself onto the high ground. Soldier's other ability, Biotic Field, is an area of effect ability that heals 175 hit points over 5 seconds. It can be used to heal allies in the radius, but use it sparingly as it has a 15-second cooldown. I usually try to either focus on healing teammates with the Biotic Field, or when I 1v1 an opponent, I drop the healing field before I engage. Gives me a greater chance of success. The Biotic Field animation can be cancelled if you use your Biotic Field and then immediately use the Tac Visor. It's an easy strategy to use to increase your survivability when using your ultimate. Speaking of that, your Tactical Visor is your ultimate ability. It basically gives you aimbot. When you use your ultimate ability, it basically locks onto the closest enemy that's near your crosshairs. When you activate the ability, the magazine to your gun is instantly reloaded, and you can get headshots if the shots were already going to be critical. The damage fall off still applies, and the aim lock does not apply to your Helix rockets. I like to play Soldier one of two ways. Either as a flanking character. If I have a strong tank and other DPS, I'll try to get a flank where I run around the map in an off angle like the side or the back. That way we can sandwich the enemy team. The other way to play him is directly with the tank and the supports, so he can take advantage of your Biotic Field. That also works if it's a slow push, like the cart or the robot game modes. Soldier 76 is a steady source of reliable damage. He has a Dependable Aoe Heel and a powerful burst Helix rocket. Alongside a tank hero like Reinhardt or Sigma with the shield, he can push objectives with relative ease, mowing down enemies in his path. As Soldier, I really try to focus on like Pharah or any flying type enemy, because being a hit scan hero, Soldier can deal with the hard moving targets. I occasionally branch off from the team and attack from a separate position, like a defensible position on high ground. High ground is amazing because powerful close range heroes can't reach me, and then I can use my Biotic Field to sustain myself. Leave a comment down below. How do you like Overwatch? What rank are you? Hey, check out this other video right here. I've got links to Amazon down in the description. Save some cash, help out the channel, no cost to you. Any questions or comments, put it down below. Thanks.